Hello, folks, and welcome back to Grim Dawn. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this series so far. I'm still not doing great, and annoyingly I don't actually have long to record today. Oh, wow. Still, well, I don't have long to record right now. Dinner is down, and I just had an itch I wanted to scratch. And that itch is Grim Dawn, and the only cure is more cowbell. I had no idea where I was going with that. But yeah, I want to play a bit more of this, even if it is only for a little bit. Maybe I'll find the next rune stone that I was looking for. How am I on inventory? I'm fine. So, I have to wander through Astakern Road. I swear I remember seeing some sounding stones here, but memory's vague. Okay, let's see. This is Rivers, which was a hint for the other one. Then they're saying Swampy, but I feel that's a hint for the very last bit. Then again, maybe these are all hints for the very last one. It's just the reason I noticed the other one was partially because of the river. Still, I'll fight my way through. Stand and die. Let's go have a look around. Deshigu Chilbei. I see this over here. I cannot remember what it is. I may have very well been right at the standing stones, but I do not recognize any. I can't think of any, you know? Apparently this wasn't actually in the game originally, this was added in an update. I was looking this up and that's what I discovered. I also saw what the Cronley boss is, you know, the Nemesis boss. I can't remember the guy, but it was saying like where he spawned, and it was just in Cronley territories. May as well kill these while I'm here. Still keep closing my right eye for some reason. Just like it feels uncomfortable keeping it open, and my like default reaction is just keep like, subconsciously closing it. It's always possible when they say standing stones, they mean something else, like a keep or what have you. But they're talking about ancient and primitive, and this keep is probably not old enough to be considered as such. You know? And certainly there won't be any this way, but I'm just being obsessive now. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, all things given. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go say hi down here. I'm just curious, because on the other side of the map, you can see Well, on the other side of the bridge, you can see a faded bit on the map. Like, see, here's this. Then over here, you can see the continuation, and it's a little faded out. And it's just gonna be paranoid. Because anywhere could be special, you know? Anywhere could be the chosen place. Certainly there's no standing stones, but still. I wonder if Urborg was somehow associated with the Temple of the Tree. Because, you know, he's like right on top of it, where he was camped. And he was saying that it's, you know, corpse fire, reflective. Dreading fighting him. I don't need to fight myself at the same time. But, you know, just, you know, it was like right there. I'm talking about it's tearing through the veil and all this. Okay, when that music kicks in, all I can hear is Ratchet and Clank. Also, only 150 more rep to the next point. Yeah, but yeah, I think it has to be at the Ostakarn Road. I don't think up here is frozen enough, you know? I think it has to be here. I heard one of the enemies saying, "This vessel is mine." And honestly, it ended up sounding like a fucking Protoss. Ooh! The Arachnids Embrace. It's a two-handed ranged weapon. +3 to the path of the tree. Well, it's fitting given the quest I'm currently doing. Drops your foe and sticky webbing that makes them completely inhibits movement and makes them easy prey. It's a two-handed axe that's actually slightly better than what I currently have. Does a lot less physical damage, but 17 to 50 fire, cold, and lightning. 10% chance of 456 burn damage, 300 over 3 seconds, 324 frost burn damage, or 348 electrocute damage over 3 seconds. Those are 27 to 34 elemental damage, increases elemental damage by 103%, attack speed by 14%, cast speed by 9%. It also boosts Kaldor's Tempest, which is irrelevant to me. But yeah, it's actually apparently ever so slightly better than what I currently have. That's surprising. Also, doing that, you know, divination change, it's after screwing me a bit on points. And that's bugging me a bit. I didn't realize it was going to screw me over so hard. Ooh, chipped claw. Yes. Come on and slam. I remember seeing some like standing stones and whatnot, but they weren't up here, you know? I remember seeing standing stones in an altar, but I swear they were over in, you know, the first chapter with the Grobels. So there could be stuff here. Like I would have walked past it, caught up with others, you know, with enemies or, you know, actually relevant stuff. I just can't say no. I don't know how to quit you. axe is cool looking. It's a little disappointing about it being really for someone else. I'm not entirely sure who. But still, it's cool. If I also hung on to it, I could go with the Berserker. And if only I could go with Berserker. That would make my life here certainly a ton quicker and easier. I've been hearing about Fate earlier, and so I'm just got that one clip from that crossover series they had just flashing before my eyes. Basically where they turn Berserker Hercules into a giant fucking tank with a cannon poking out his mouth. A creepy image, but it was... I do admire the pun. None here. Actually, wait. I only got the first passage. Wonder if there's more I can get. I'd imagine so, but I don't know where. Here it is. The Fozans in the north, where primitive tribes can construct standing stones ages ago. I feel that standing stones thing is meant to be a hint, but at the same time, I'm just wondering if it is. Any moment now, I should pop over to the next thing, which will mean more hero spawns. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, you saw the little wave effect. That is... I'm now hated with the Ethereals. And I got 35 Order of Death's Vigil. Me being hated with Ethereals will get me additional hero spawns, which will presumably help me take through to Nemesis that bit quicker. It will also help me get through to higher tiers of Death's Vigil rep that bit quicker. Oh, that's disappointing. The Apothecary set is kind of off limits to me. The Injector is a one-hand ranged weapon. Disgusting. I can't get full benefit out of this set because I'm not a ranger. And heroes hoping. Ooh, dinner's done. Here, I'll stroll a little bit further. Gonna have potatoes with great mashed potatoes with gravy. It's gonna be lovely. Now I'm respected with Order of Death's Vigil. Obviously, that's not it. It's gonna have some sausages as well. It's gonna be delicious. But yeah, I'll just stroll a little closer, see if I can't find that. I'm now level 46. There's Sylvie and yeah, I did find both of them. You never see the mother's name, so Sylvie's kind of the tip-off. Though I suppose once you do the first expansion, I suppose you will recognize that model and know it for what it means. So that's a tip-off in of itself. I don't think I've ever gotten to hate it before. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Didn't get an achievement for it, so I can't, you know... But I'm not sure if there even is an achievement, so I can't go by that. Did I trigger off a little brawl there? Because I think they were just standing here nice and fine. Then I ended up moving the other guys, so they started fighting. Necromancer, one more point here to give the guy a new attack, and what should I spend the last point on? Okay. See, I'm very excited for dinner. Just acknowledge this, respond to her. What should I grab? Christ, these do have very little health. Do this. I think I should put more points into this, because as far as I know, it will benefit my minions as well. This does. So everyone should have a bit more health. Now you have a new attack. So yeah, I have to just re-explore through here. As far as I can tell, I should run into it somewhere here. just while I'm here, I'm just curious about this point. Actually, what attack did I even get him? Rotting fumes. Essentially, emanating from becomes impossible to stand. Does a bit of poison damage and debuffs them. Okay. Just curious in case there's any here. I'm kind of like in my recollections are quite off. I keep like imagining different bits here and there. Like, oh yeah, there's standing stone here, there's standing stone there. Nah. How am I with Homestead? I'm nearly too honored. Fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. BRB. Hello, folks, and welcome back to Grim Dawn. I hope you're enjoying this series. I know I'm enjoying making it. I also enjoyed that dinner. Oh, mashed potatoes, gravy, beautiful, beautiful. I'm also noticing, it's odd, I'm sick as hell, but I'm also giddy for some reason. It's an annoying place to be, because I just end up making myself feel worse. I'm also thinking, it's possible that they didn't mean Astrakhan Road at all. They just said the frozen north. Over here, looks a bit white, but I think that's meant to be clouds. You know? You know, maybe it's meaning something up here, you know? Because I think the Acropolis is an ancient battle site. So, you know, they could mean up here. Like, they said, frozen lands of the north where primitive tribes had constructed standing stones ages ago. Nah, I don't think it's anything like that. Then again, like, I think it could be maybe something here. Because this does fit frozen lands, you know? Ooh, here's two. Aetherblaze and Kalandaris the Rhymeheart. Also, more enemy heroes means more loot. And more XP. And the heroes are a good one to get it with because there's heroes out the Waz fucking zoo. It's not like with Cronley's gang where, you know, they're in like one area and they don't scale too well. Here these guys scale fantastically. Christ, I keep losing so much cunning. There. There's even more loot there, but it doesn't really serve me. I have it set up so that I only get to two-handed weapons. And again, there I go with closing my right eye. It's annoying because, you know, randomly I'm just starting to lose, you know, vision. Or not lose vision, it's just my other eye starts paining me then. Nice. It's always possible that I missed it, or that I'm in the wrong area and it is just further north. They might say frozen north, but they don't mean necessarily has to be snowy. It could just be north, you know. If I can't find it, then I'll 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 look it up with to know the area that it's in. I don't want to spoil the mystery on myself of the exact location, but you know, at least figure out where the area that it's in. I was also thinking, could it mean this over here? The shrine. It's a bit of a standing stone, I guess. But probably not. It's to do with a different quest. Ragtar Rageblood. Random named beast. Potent too. Makes me think of the beast back in the other place. Well, it just healed. It's the witch doctor. These These ancient and potent stones still echo with the thunder of the storm that birthed them. 1 to 65 lightning retaliation, 6 offensive ability, 5 electrocute damage, 5 lightning damage, 2 crit damage. Rare partial component, 1 of 4.
I can't carry anymore.
This. Whoa! Helmain burning. Oh, this looks kind of cool. I know it's just like one of these, but it's just on fire, but it's still kind of a cool effect. I'm gonna have to double back soon and start selling stuff. I was also thinking, where else is cold is Darkvale? Could they have meant by there? Was there standing stones there? No, I think it's somewhere this way. Need to get tons of Aether crystals. You know, after resetting all the devotion things. You know what? Okay, let's see. Am I even in the right zone? Bezamel. Please. Okay, it is in Ostakern Valley. Okay, I haven't seen anything so far. Maybe I missed something. I am a bit distracted. It's not in here, is it? It'd be odd, the rest weren't, but also this bit over here. I'm also curious, has... No. Wait, the enemies in here have respawned. Oh good, I just remember stepping into one of these before and the enemies didn't seem to have respawned at all. So that's nice. If only there was such an area for Connolly's gang. Trust me, I looked it up in hopes. Oh, good. I don't want to have to go back to the other thing yet. I don't know what that weird hiss is about. It sounds like spiders attacking, you know? Well, Rush is now rank 3, which is kind of incredible because I didn't even realize it had reached rank 2. Alright, no real choice. Though I am going to check one thing before while it's loading. Tomb of Korvac. Huh. Apparently there's a secret area that you can only access if you are on the Kaiman Secret side quest. Upon reaching Honored, you're told to go into here and fight a Sharanatu, Harbinger of the Void. That drops Eye of Korvac. A shriveled eye beaming with arcane energies. Can't help but feel as if it's staring back at you. If you do it on normal, then on later difficulty side against them, you won't be able to access it. Huh. Apparently, if you do this quest, you get to talk with a being called the Messenger. within Kaiman's study, and reveals the truth about Kaiman's chosen. Interesting. I'll guess I'll have to do that at some stage. No idea when, though. You know what, yeah, I'll switch to this. So I need to go break that down. No. Gotta break this down. Okay, that's a major jump. Down. There's a little like red cross sign there on it, or you know, little medical cross. Well, the red cross is pretty touchy about that. I think I remember a few places getting in trouble about having that on stuff, like video games and shit. Oh yeah, there's a ton of little rings. It's always weird, like it goes up by a huge chunk sometimes, then it drops down. Like the DPS is just erratic sometimes. It's weird. I'm just gonna go stock everything up.
I hope he figures something out with Homestead soon, or I'm gonna...
I'm hoping the quest you get with Homestead will be the answer that he's hoping for. Otherwise, they're fucked. At 50, I have some gear I can use. While yeah, it is soldier gear, it will still actually serve me well. Well, with the like the rest of the stats.